welcome to Tilhill. You've been with us a while now, haven't you?
It's about 2 months now, yeah.
Okay,
so
good.
not quite a while, but I'm getting there. It feels like a while.
Are you settling in okay?
Yeah, I think so, yeah. Yeah, it's been a lot to take in, and I've done a lot of traveling and a lot of meeting people, but yeah, I think I'm getting there, yeah.
Fantastic. So you are an ecologist?
Yep.
What led you to Tilhill? What is it? Can you tell us a bit about your background and what led you here?
I started off studying animal conservation at the University of Cumbria, and that was back in 2011. So yeah, and I graduated in 2014. So feels like a while ago. Yeah, and then from there, I started working for Centre Parks as like a forest ranger, doing conservation sides to that role as well. So, I've got a bit of experience with the practical forestry side of things as well. But I always preferred the surveying of, whether it's bats, badgers, grey crested newts, red squirrels, birds. I always preferred that side of it, which is obviously relevant to my degree. So I always thought, yeah, I think ecology sounds like a good path for me to follow. And then from there, I started working for a small consultancy in Kendal. And then unfortunately over COVID, like a lot of people, I found myself kind of out of a job. Just kind of in between, I was trying to move to one consultancy who couldn't take me, and then my last consultancy couldn't also take me back. So I kind of stuck in the middle. So I went self-employed for a while, and started working for Network Rail for a little bit. But then ultimately, yeah, I always knew Tilhill was something I was going to be interested in. I know a few forest managers already from university. I always knew ecology was going to be an aspect Tilhill wanted to expand. So I've always been keeping an eye out for the last sort of year and a half. And yeah, sure enough, eventually the job role came up. So I applied for it, and I was lucky enough to get the job. So yeah, here I am.
Wow, what a journey. You have been, you've been to quite a few different places, and sounds like you've got a lot of experience. Can you tell us about what does your job actually entails, sort of day to day?
Yeah, so day to day, there's a lot of currently at the moment, it's mostly advisory. So I'll have like forestry managers or harvesting managers ringing me up, asking me questions, wanting to get my opinion on maybe it's a constraint, maybe they found like a badger set or breeding raptors, something along those lines, and they just want my advice on what they can do. And I've got to basically be as pragmatic as possible. Because at the end of the day, we want to be compliant. We don't want to break the law. So it's ensuring that we can cover that side of it, as well as still facilitating the forestry side of it. And there are ways to do that, and that's what I'm here for. I'm an ecologist first, so I want to make sure that we do that to the best of our ability. But as well as that, I'll go out and I'll do some surveying. And I'm also trying to build up a network. I cover England and Wales, so as we're going around, I'm meeting different forest managers from different areas. I've been down Southampton, Portsmouth, Southwest, Cambridge, Wales. I'm meeting different forest managers, different offices, and I'm finding that they all have their own network of ecologists that they use for surveys, because I can't be everywhere. So for me, I want to get out. I want to get to know these people and build up my own network of contacts as well, because having these experts in different areas is all something that I can learn from, and who are there to give the best advice to Tilhill when they can. And I feel like that's invaluable.
What is your favourite thing about your job role? If you could pick an aspect of it, what is it?
I just like being out and about. It's really great to go to all these different forest properties and walk around, and I'm meeting the forest managers, which is like another aspect of it. So, you're getting to meet new people, different people. Some of the jobs I've worked in the past have been quite lonely, so it's quite nice to be out and about, meeting new people and engaging. And it's just the experience for me, like being out and about in the woodland, and I'm always there, always got my binoculars and trying to see what I can see. And as I'm going around, I'm educating the forest managers as well. Like, you know, they want to know, what am I going to be looking for in a woodland? And I can be like, okay, well, you know, if we're looking for raptors, say you find certain signs, certain bits of evidence which prick your ears and make you think, oh, maybe we've got a nesting raptor here. And then you find more evidence and more evidence, and it eventually points you to, you know, finding a nest or something like that, which is something that we need to know about. So yeah, it's just nice to be out and about, always looking, trying to see what you can find, engaging with, you know, other people within the company, and just, yeah, educating, just talking about, you know, forestry, conservation, ecology, all aspects. So yeah, that's probably the best part for me.
Brilliant. I'm a little bit jealous.
Yeah.
behind my computer all day. I'd love to be out there just doing what you're doing. It sounds very exciting.
Yeah, the forest background on Teams doesn't really cut it, does it?
No, not the same.
Not quite the same.
It? I'm not really here. So I can see in the background you've got is it a canoe?
It's kayak, yeah.
Do you take it out to do any river surveys?
Not for surveys, no. I live in the Lake District, so it's just nice in my spare time to just get out and about on the lake and stuff like that. Yeah, it's a nice way to spend your time, especially in the summer, not so much in winter.
Amazing. So John Gallagher, have you been learning much from him? Because he's been with us for a long time. He's very, very clued up on all the ecology side of things. Have you learnt much from him?
Yes, to say the least. John is an absolute fountain of knowledge, and I'm so glad to have him as my boss, basically. And yeah, this just, I want to get out more with John as much as I can, really, because he, like I say, he's got such experience, and like you say, he's been with Tilhill for, was it 19 years, something like that, a long time. So yeah, he's just, every time I go out, I'm learning something with John, and the more I can get out of them, the better for me, the better it is for my development and for my understanding of how forestry and ecology can work together. And yeah, and you know, likewise, Chris Gray. Chris has been with us for 25 years. He's been a senior wildlife manager. What that man doesn't know about raptors isn't worth knowing. And when I've been out with him, I've learned so much. So the three of us together, we're quite a good team. Do they maybe learn as much from me? I don't know. They might tell you otherwise. And yeah, just if I can get out with them, then that's exactly what I'm going to do. Because they've both got such experience in such different fields, and picking up on that as best as I can only be good. So yeah, they're both excellent ecologists.
Fantastic. Jack, thank you so much. This has been an excellent and very insightful interview.
Thanks for having me. No problem.